Rock Steady family. Coach Kaili here.
Coach Rob here. Welcome back to the Shelter in Place PD Challenge.
Yes, so I promised you a joke. My joke for you today. What kind of bees produce milk? Boobies. Hopefully that was okay for some of you guys. Rob's gonna segue us in to just some key points for today.
Okay, so remember, these things are fast and furious. They're pretty intense at times. Work at your own pace, and you can use that pause button to help you with that. You can push the pause, do whatever you need to do. Also, don't be afraid. Modify the exercises. If we're doing something, you know, if we're doing a deep squat, for example, and that's tough for you, well, do a shallow squat. Just modify how you need it. These workouts are for you. Music. We can't play any because of licensing requirements, but you can. You can play your own music at home. You'll probably like that better than what we play anyhow. So, and then Kaili, what do you got for them?
Okay, so some of the things you might need today are for sure your handy dandy resistance band. Reminder, if you don't have a band, you can replace with weights, like if you have hand weights, if you have canned goods, which leads me into the next item. There's gonna be a portion where we're doing like a shoulder press with some boxing. I'm gonna use water bottles. You guys can use canned goods again. Anything that feels good for holding. If you got hand weights and you wanna use them, go for it. And then you will definitely need a chair for today. If you've got hardwood floors, you can also have a mat ready close by, yoga mat, a rug, whatever will feel good when you go down to the floor. Anything else I'm forgetting?
I don't think. I think that's it. So let's get going.
All right, and we're gonna take these down and I'll have Rob press start on our timer. We're gonna get our warm up going. So we're just gonna start with a nice march. We're gonna start little. So we're not going super high knees yet. It's really just a walk in place. If you've got space where you're at, you can walk around your room. You know the drill, chin to cheek with the arms. You can walk forward, backwards, sidewards. Let's get a little more knee drive now. A little higher on the knee drive, a little bigger on the march. Emphasize the knees, emphasize the arm movement. Let's go for about 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, go on step jacks. 1 foot out and in, alternate which foot goes out and in. Hands are going all the way up and all the way down. If you feel comfortable already, last 10 seconds, full jumping jack. Core really tight here. We're trying to get the blood pumping, the blood flowing. Get our muscles nice and warm. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Okay, wide stance. We're going real shallow, alternating side lunges. So sit back, stand it up, sit back, stand it up. We're not fully warm yet, so these are like quarter of the depth. Weight in the heel, core tight before you kick it up. Our width is kind of staying the same with our feet. We're just sitting back into the heels. You've got about 3 more. Woo! 2, 1 more. All right, shake it out. Shake the hands out. Get the wrists nice and loose. Arms out, small arm circles going forward. Nice and easy. As you get a little more comfortable, get a little wider. If you feel any tension, press the pause button, hold for just a second. Get some more jumping jacks in there. All right, shake it out. Hands out again, reverse, real small. Whenever you feel ready, gradually get a little wider, a little more range of motion for about 3, 2, 1, and shaking again. Woo! All right, I want you to massage your left forearm really quick. While we do so, butt kickers, standing butt kickers, loosen up the quads at the same time. Massage the opposite forearm, that right one. Keep the standing butt kickers going. All right, wrist circles, keep those standing butt kickers going. Loosen up the wrists. Woo, for 3, 2, 1. Calf raises up and down. Getting those calves nice and warm, getting the ankles nice and loose. If you feel comfortable, to a full jump rope. The jump rope, they're basically like calf raises with that little explosiveness at the end to leave the ground. You can go side to side. You can go alternate between single legs, crisscrosses. If you're going calf raises, woo, they should be burning by now. For 3, 2, 1. I love T-choppers, feet nice and wide, hands wide. Opposite hand to the opposite toe. Stand it all the way on up in between. We are already coming up on that 2-minute mark. Getting closer. Body should be getting a little more warm by now. Woo! Try to keep the hands nice and wide. Real long on the reach. Just reach as far down as you feel comfortable. Let's go about 3 more. Reach. 2 more. Woo! 1 more. All right, shake it out. We are going lunges now to the front instead of the side. So lunge, kick it back. Woo! Just try to loosen up the hip. Push through that lead heel to get back. Warm up the front glute. Warm up the back hip flexor. Alternate them. Again, if you have space wherever you're at, you can work more of like a walking exercise, walking lunges. Otherwise, depending on your space, just kicking it back to the starting point. Perfectly fine for 3, 2, 1. All right, you know we got to warm up with some shadow boxing really quick. Let's get the chest fly with arms out and in. Woo! I'm a little sore up here. Loosen up the chest, loosen up the shoulders. 2, 1. Down, up, down, up. Core tight on everything. I want your core tight always. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. In our stance, we're going to start with a double jab and a double cross. 2 jabs, 2 crosses. Keep that going. I called our cross a tross. Maybe that's a cross in a different language somewhere else. It's a cross. 1 more of each. 2 and 2, 2 and 2. Uppers and hooks. 2 uppers on the left, 2 uppers on the right. 2 hooks on the left, 2 hooks on the right. Oh my gosh. 2 uppers, 2 uppers, 2 hooks, 2 hooks. Let's go back through one more time. Up, 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 hook, 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 hook. Let's end with that nice basic 6 for the last part of our warm-up. Jab, cross, upper, upper, hook, hook. 2 rolls at the end. Woo! Jab, cross, upper, upper, hook, hook. Roll, roll. We got our basic 6 to warm up the whole body. We got the rolls to warm up the legs last time through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Grab some water if you need it. Grab your equipment. Rob is gonna gear you up for round 1. We'll get the timer going. I can totally get, oh, Rob's already got it. He's on top of it today.
Start once we get set up. So, what you're gonna need is your band. And we're gonna start out with band squats. And you got 2 choices there, but we'll go ahead and get started. So we're gonna step on our band, feet are about shoulder width apart. You can choke up on it and just come down like this or back up, but what I'd rather see is a bit of a challenge move. The challenge move is you're gonna work your shoulders at the same time by coming down and going up and out with those arms. And I'm gonna come around sideways so you can see it from this side. My butt goes out, my hands go up. My butt goes out, the hands come up and come back under control. Slow on the way back down with those hands. That's really working those shoulders back and forth. Okay, so right now we're moving to a calf raise. So we can just put this around our neck for now. Probably want to get a chair. Because what we're going to do, we're either going to go up all the way on our toes and back down, all the way up on our toes or back down. But the challenge move here is to do, let's say 5 on one leg and 5 on the other. Those are a balance challenge too, so it's good to hold on to that chair. So we're up either on both or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going back to those band squats. So we're stepping on it again. We're up, down, and out, down, and out, down, and out. And remember, you're keeping those knees, by putting that butt out, you're keeping those knees behind your toes. Down and up. Down and up. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going back to those calf raises again. So grabbing that chair, I'm going to go with the 5 this time on one leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It helps to count out loud. Work those vocal cords nice and loud, like me.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna end this round. Picking up our heart rate, we're in our boxing stance. We're doing a jab cross, we're switching our stance. Jab cross, switch stance. Jab cross, switch stance. Jab cross, switch. Jab cross, switch. Back and forth. Jab cross and switch. Jab cross, switch. Hands are coming back to the face. Jab cross, switch. Hands back to the face. Jab cross, switch. Jab cross, switch. 3, 2, 1. All right, so active rest this time. We're gonna get a little shadow boxing in. We're just doing our uppercuts. Big twist. See my foot? Twisting over. Twisting to this side. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Big chin shots. Big chin shots. I'm in close to my opponent. Coming up. Boom. Onto their chin. Back and forth. Back and forth. Keep working on those uppercuts. Kaili's gonna get you ready for the next round.
Woo! All right. In the next round, we are gonna use our chair, a couch, anything you have to kind of stabilize yourself. I've got my water bottles for weight. You can grab your hand weights. You can grab canned goods. Whatever you can use for weight. I'm only gonna use one for right now, so I'm just gonna put the other one underneath the chair. I'm gonna place my left knee on the chair, my left hand on the chair. My upper body is parallel with the ground. We've got the water bottle, canned good in the right hand. Here we go. Row it back. Leave that elbow there. Extend. The elbow stays put. We are just kicking back. If you don't have a chair, you don't want to use a chair, you can go to a nice solid not split stance, nice solid base right here. Hinging forward, core really tight. We're just working one arm. Keep that going. You've got about 15 more seconds on that side. When we row, we do a back row. We hold that position. Elbow stays put. We're just kicking it back. Working those little triceps. We've got 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. All right, shake it out. Walk around to the other side. Place your right knee down. Right hand down. Core really tight. Back straight. Roll that weight back. Hold the elbow. Extend. Kick back. These are called tricep kickbacks. So triceps, they're little muscles. This is a little water bottle, probably weighs maybe 1 pound, but I still feel it as long as I squeeze my tricep, hold for a second before I come back. You've got about 3 more. Woo! 2 and 1. All right, grab both of your weights or water bottles, canned goods. We're gonna get some shadow boxing going. We're going jab cross, slip rear, slip lead. Jab cross, 2 tight slips. Jab, cross, slip, slip. Keep that going. Just because we have weight in our hand doesn't mean we don't extend fully. Full extension. If you've got really heavy weight and you're noticing that you're not fully extending, maybe drop the weight to get that full rotation. If you feel like you need a little more challenge, you can go up in weight. All right, add on 2 hooks. Jab, cross, 2 slips, 2 hooks. Woo! Jab, cross, 2 slips, 2 hooks. Keep those going. Couple options on the hooks. Palm can be facing towards you. Palm can be facing towards the ground. Jab, cross, slip, slip, hook, hook, or jab, cross, slip, slip, hook, hook. Last one. Jab, cross, slip, slip, hook, hook. All right, we're going to go back one more time. Grab that chair. Left knee on the chair. Left hand down. Roll that water bowl back. Extend. Hold for about 3 seconds. 2, 3. Bring it back. Extend. 2, 3. Back. Extend. 2, 3. Last one. 2, 3. All right, walk around really quick. Right knee on the ground. On the chair. Right hand on the chair. Roll. Extend. 2, 3. Back. We've only got 20 more seconds left in this round. I'm kind of utilizing this as our burnout. Extend. 2, 3. 1 more. All right, really quickly, bring it on up. Speed jab cross with both cans, weights in hands. You've only got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, relax your active recovery. We're gonna work just shoulder raises. Let me get the chair out of the way. You've got your canned goods, lateral shoulder raises. Shoulders stay down if you wanna work some stability. You feel comfortable. alternate balancing between legs. Maybe balance on one leg for 2 to 3. Rob is gonna gear you up for the next round. Let's go, Rob.
Okay, so this round, we're gonna use our bands and do some lateral resistance. I'm gonna use this post over here from the bag stand, but you might have to find a heavy table or maybe an open door, and then you loop around the doorknob, something like that. But try to find something. You might have to put it on pause to go ahead and do that. But we're gonna go ahead and gear up. Put it on pause if you need to. Do the thing and come back. We're gonna start out with a Pallof sit stand. So we're gonna wrap our band around something. We're gonna pull over here. I'm gonna try to keep that straight out in front of me with my arms way out, right? But I can make it easier if I bring my arms in. So whatever you need. But we're just gonna sit down and get up.
Yes.
And sit down and get up.
Woo.
And the whole time this band's trying to yank me around, I'm having to use all those stabilizer muscles. And the more I use leverage by having my hands out, the harder it is to do that, which is the purpose in this. Okay, so we're gonna change. Right now, we're just gonna move our chair out of the way. We still got our band for our Pallof. And what we're gonna do is just do a chest press. So we're here, it's trying to pull us to the side. We're just taking our arms out, bringing them back in. Take our arms out. In fact, we're gonna add something in. Bring our arms out, take it up overhead, bring it back down. Bring it in, take it out, take it up, bring it out, back down, bring it in. Up, out, in. All right, we're going to Pallof marching now. So we're gonna keep this same side. We're gonna march, nice high knees. This thing's trying to yank me around. I'm stabilizing, keeping it in one spot. We got 10 more seconds here. And then we're gonna go back to that one arm press, but we're gonna go to the other side. So I'm gonna have to, since I don't have another thing over here, I'm gonna just turn and show you with my back to you for a second. So I'm on the other side, and all I'm doing is pressing out, coming up, bringing it back in, pressing out, coming up. So same as we were doing before, I'll turn this way so I can see you. So you're pressing out, taking it up, bringing it back down, pressing it in and out. We got 6 more seconds here, and we're gonna turn to the march again, but on the other side. So if you're doing what I'm doing, you're gonna turn your back and march.
Hey.
So, but I'll stay on this side so you can see me. We're just marching. We've got another about 15 seconds here.
Woo.
Nice high knees. The march can be fast, it can be slow, it doesn't matter. And again, you control that resistance by bringing that band in or taking it out further. Woohoo!
Woo!
All right, so we're gonna step on our band. We're done with the resistance, side resistance stuff now for that. So we're gonna step on our band. I'm gonna choke up to get some resistance, and I'm just doing leaning from side to side. This is called a Pisa drill. It's to fight that Pisa syndrome that we sometimes get with Parkinson's, where we list to one side. So we're just trying to strengthen those muscles in our core. All right,
Hey.
Nice work. So keeping up with that, but without the band, we're just doing slips. But this time when we slip, we're gonna step and slip at the same time. We're pivoting here, side to side. We can step up, we can step back while we do it, but slipping side to side. We got 30 seconds till the next round. Kaili's gonna get you ready now.
Woo! All right, I got my water bottles again, so you can grab your hand weights, whatever you're using, canned goods. I'm gonna have this chair here just for a modification if we need it. But basically this round, we still got 20 seconds. We're gonna work shoulders. So I'm in the shoulder press stance. Feet about hip width apart, stop bending the knees, core really tight, 90-degree bend at the elbow. We're just gonna work that military press. We're gonna press up overhead, bring it down. On my mark, if you need like a little support for your back, you can always sit down, core really tight. Here we go, same thing. We're not using any momentum to get up there. We should already be going. We're already about 10 seconds in. When you press up overhead, do not raise your shoulders up. Keep the shoulders down. tighten up those lats to keep the shoulders down. Just press and back. Core really tight, yep. I personally think it's a little harder to go from the seated position just because you can't use any momentum. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're in our stance again. We're gonna work 3 jabs and 3 crosses. So you've got 1, 2, 3 jabs, reset. 1, 2, 3 crosses. These are power shots because we're working a little more singles. Even though we're throwing 3 of each one, we get a little reset between. Jab, 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 reset, cross, 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 reset. Core really tight. Relax the neck, relax the traps. Make your noises. Hush, hush, hush. Couple more. Hey, hey, hey. One more each side. Ha, ha, ha. Last one. Pa, pa. All right, shake it out. So now we're gonna work the shoulder press again with some rotation. In your stance, you can sit it on down, you can stand up. Up overhead, bring it back, rotate in. Overhead, back, rotate, back. Yep. Up, back, rotate, back. Just trying to get the shoulder rotation involved in there. We are still keeping our lats nice and tight though, in order to keep those shoulders down. So focusing on shoulders, but back should be fully engaged. One more, up, down, back, down. All right, back in our stance. This time we're gonna go jab, cross, jab, cross. Jab, cross, reset. Jab, cross, reset. We're gonna go a little stretching. Our burnout this round, we're gonna go mountain climbers. You still have 30 seconds until we get there. Full extension on the jab, crosses. I'm gonna do my mountain climbers on a chair once I get there. So in about 20 seconds, that's where we're going. All right, add 2 rolls. Jab, cross, roll it back, roll it up. Jab, cross, roll. Upper body should be burning a little bit. That was my goal for this round. One more there. Jab, cross, roll, roll. Set your water bottles down. Grab your chair if you have it. If you want to take it to the ground push-up position, you can. 25 seconds. Up here, mountain climbers. Here we go. Hips up. Drive the knees. You can go more singles as an option. If you went straight to the ground, same effect here. Hips up. Drive the knees. Core really tight. We've got 10 seconds. I want your core to be burning. Shoulders should be burning from this round. Last 5, 4, let's go. 3, 2, hey. Water if you need it. Your active recovery, even though I don't have music, hopefully you have some music. If you don't, think of some music in your head. But we're gonna dance. If you don't have a dance move, you can two-step. You can two-step to a curtsy lunge. You can work our different zigzag moves that we go. But I just want you to dance, get a little goofy, and then Rob is gonna gear you up for our final round.
Okay, so this round we're going to the floor or going to the chair. So we're gonna start out, we'll need our band to start out with. And I think we're gonna, well, maybe we don't have to change this camera angle. We'll see. So I'm gonna go to the floor and I'm gonna start with my feet together. And I'm gonna wrap this band around my legs at about knee width, and I'm gonna hold on to this to keep it together.
Nice.
All we're gonna do to start out is just separate, I have to get it on the upper part of my leg, not the lower.
Higher on the thigh.
Separate and come back all the way together. Separate
get a little
and come back all the way together. Separate, come back together. Separate and come back together. So now we got our feet flat. I'm not even going to worry about what I do with my band, because what we're going to do with our feet together, hopefully the soles of the feet are together. We're just going to come up in our glute bridge, up and down. Nice and slow and in control, up and down. Up and down. I don't know about you. I've been doing my regular workouts, but I'm going to have to step it up and do some more workouts because being at home all this time, too much snacking. I heard a term the other day called quarantine 15. 15 pounds that people are gaining by being at home on the quarantine. So, right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna lay flat. We can put our arms up over our head to get a stretch in, but at the same time, we're gonna rotate our feet in and out. We're trying to work that hip joint. Work that bone in the socket of the hip joint back and forth. So we're just going back and forth on that. Back and forth. Working that hip joint. So, this last little bit, we're going to come around onto our hands and knees. We're going to be going into the plank position. And most of you remember this and probably hate it from the class. When we lined up with a partner and we were in the plank position and we reached out right and left to give our partner a high five. You're going to give me that high five. And because this camera is reversed, I don't know how right and left works, so just follow my cues. So here we go. We're up in the high plank position. Back's nice and straight. We're up. High five. High five. High five. High five.
Yep.
High five. High five. High five. High five. High five. High five. We're going to the low plank position. This is even tougher. High five.
Woo.
High five. High five. High five.
Get it.
Give me a five. Give me a five.
Woo.
Give me another one. We're almost there. About 10 seconds left. Here we go. Five. Five. Five.
Hey.
Give me one. Give me some skin.
Reach in.
It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going back to child's pose. So we're keeping our hands out. We're sinking those hips into those heels. I'll come around this way. Nice deep breath in through the mouth. Or in through the nose, out through the mouth, sorry.
The high fives got him.
Got me. Just sinking that butt into those heels. All right, from here, we're gonna get our chair. And I don't know, I really liked what we did a couple sessions ago as far as the warm down where we did it in a chair. I really like that. And that's what we're gonna do. So we worked pretty hard. We deserve to sit down for a while.
Yeah.
So we're gonna sit in our chair. Remember, nice and straight. Feet are under us. Back is super straight. Chin is up. For right now, we're gonna do that W stretch. So here we go. We're going back together. Can you start that clock for me?
Yeah.
All right, we're going back into that W and back out. Back into that W and back out. Hey, next week, we're going to split things up a little bit and give you a break from the two of us together. You still can't get rid of us. You're still going to see us. But Kaili's going to team up with Jim for a session, a workout session. And I'm going to team up with our old friend, Coach Leroy, for a session. So we got that to look forward to next week. So we just did our W stretch. Now we're just reaching overhead, way up, way back down to the side, way up. Oh, that feels good. Back down to the side, way up, back down to the side. We're going up again. All right, we're going into our shoulder rolls now. So our hands are on our side. We're just rolling our shoulders forward. Same as we would do if we were standing up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. Jim always brings something great, and Coach Leroy is an amazing boxer. You guys that have experienced his classes before have always loved him, so I'm looking forward to that too. So now we're doing our chin thrusts. So we're just thrusting our chin out, pulling it back. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see it. Nice straight posture, thrusting out, thrusting back. Sometimes it helps to put 2 fingers on there, on your chin. Out and in, out and in, out and in. So we are going to do some hand drills now. We're just doing our tabletops. We're doing tabletop. We're coming back out, hands real straight, forming a real tight fist. Back straight to tabletop, back straight again, real tight fist. Back straight, tabletop, back straight, real tight fist. Just back and forth on that tight fist. So, right now we're going to our yes-no drills. Shoulders are nice and back. My shoulder blades are together. And I'm just going yes and a big no. Yes and a big no. Back and forth. Yes, no. Loosening that neck up. Yes and no. And if you want to help yourself on that no by using 2 fingers on one side, get a little deeper. That always helps me. Just yes and no. From here, we're going to go to our swallowing drill. So what we're going to do, let's do the one where we trap our tongue out with our teeth. The further out your tongue is, the harder it is to swallow. But once we're out there and have that tongue trapped, we're going to think about swallowing a huge ping pong ball. And man, that thing's dry too. So it's a really hard thing to swallow. We got to swallow really hard. Here we go. Oh yeah. So just work a little saliva around in your mouth and get ready for another go at that. Trapping that tongue. Deliberate swallowing. Parkinson's tries to take away our ability to swallow. All those muscles in the throat, they're just muscles like everything else. You work them out, they get stronger, and you don't have a problem with swallowing. So let's work on that. You can work on that on your own anytime you want. So we are doing the side reach now. With the side reach, I'm putting one hand up overhead, and I'm just reaching down, bending at the waist, reaching down, trying to get as close to the floor on that side as I can. And we're just doing one side. Coming over, reaching down, getting that nice big stretch in. Let's change sides. Hands up. We're just trying to come over, reaching down. Remember, the whole time we're doing this, we're not trying to get closer to the ground by rolling our shoulders and flexing our back. We're keeping our back nice and straight while we do it and working that core, working that waist. All right, so what we're going to do right now is stretch those ankles out. Remember we talked the last time about how important those ankles are functioning properly, all those 26 bones and all those attached ligaments and muscles in there for our balance. So we're just taking our foot and we're rolling it around one way and rolling it around the other way. And I won't keep doing this right now because we're running low on time, but you can do this on your own. This is a great one to do, to try to, it'll help your balance, it'll help all kinds of things. So, let's do the other leg. Remember, we want to try to stay even on stuff, so just grinding that thing around. And I'm feeling it catching places, just driving right through it. The only thing you want to avoid if you get a sharp pain, as always, don't do this one if you get a sharp pain out of it. And remember, I won't take up your time doing it now, but do your finger drills. Work on your finger drills while you're sitting around watching the tube, whatever. Work on those finger drills. All right, so thank you for joining us for another workout session. We'll be back next week. Like I say, Kaili will be teamed up with Jim. I'll be teamed up with Coach Leroy. In the meantime, Jean's, yeah.
Yeah, you should have already have received Jean's very first Get to Know You email. We want to hear from you guys. If you haven't responded yet, we would love to hear from you. You can just type out a response, reply to everyone. If you want to take a video of yourself, send it to us. We just want to stay really engaged socially with you guys. We miss you guys.
We do. And stay active, stay healthy, stay safe. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.